Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between our visitors and the Miami Dolphins. We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Return starts at the 9. Making some progress here. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback will sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. That begins with a run by Johnson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. On the ground again with Johnson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Dart out of the shotgun. And by Kyle Pitts. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here. It will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Starks. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here, and this is 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Darks. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Darks looking to throw. Escaped out to the left. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
They'll go. Here's Darts. This is brought in by Coleman. And he stops. Give him about 7 on the play and give his offense a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Dart gonna throw again. Another one caught by Coleman. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Your start now. Has it in close. And in for the a touchdown. The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Reed now to kick this one away. Kadarius Toney now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Great. Trimmer.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And it looks like they give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They go play fake with Hurts. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Number 14, Cortland Sutton. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go. Hurts now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense lets that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, 1st sack on the board on the 1st drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin. Because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Trying again, following the sack. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Ruben Hippo right the second with the pick. And he makes the let's go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted. Again, that is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Jets drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Toney now to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Easy, 63. No touch. Hey, 73.
Hurts back to the air after the pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, Well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
73! 73! Great, set. Anyway, up. Crowd left, Yeti. You on left.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's fourth down.
The greatest quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Oh my, low kick and short. He completely mishit this one. And this one spits out a little shy of midfield. They're going to be in enemy territory to begin this possession. New set of downs for him from the 46. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Starks. Gets him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
3rd and 4 coming up now. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
A split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
On the draw, this is Johnson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They start out 2nd and 10. Clark setting in the throw here. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
3rd down now. Here's Starks. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Tony now to return it. Things going well so far. Average team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts.
game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Going with the screen to Johnson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down, because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Putting a receiver in motion. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. And out to Chubb to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No touch that. Anyway, no touch.
Burns to throw. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. He should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away. Nearly an interception on that play. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
No touch that. Anyway, no touch.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Kate, we see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time and twice on Sunday.
Hurts on 1st down. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Guys, right. Great. Alpha. No touch.
It's Hurts once again. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Great, set. Hey, Silver. Hey! 63. Hey! No touch.
Hurts yet again. Launches one deep downfield. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now and goal to go. Good job. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Second and goal coming up from the 7.
Great, set. I know that.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Cortland Sutton the touchdown. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Dolphins cut the lead down to 10.
Dolphins 7.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Get to Johnson to start this drive. He's out in the clear. Pick up there at 33 yards. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Going to the ground again on first. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Dark from the pistol. Escapes the pocket. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
And he get the drive to Chubb. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Dolphins who have it, 2nd and 9.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trim.
Hurts. Vacates, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Hurts looking to throw. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down throwing from Hurts. This is complete to Schultz. He gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the 48. Collins got it left side. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On first down, Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Hurts throwing again. He's got push one deep down the right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Go Silver, ready?
And again, here's Hurts. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Here, I'll talk to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And he drives this into the pouring rain.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Dolphins will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. And just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. So they can try for some points going into the break.
18-yard line.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a 35-yard look from the right hand. The kick by Gano is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Reed now to kick this one away. Tony now to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Don't touch that. Don't touch.
A give to Chubb, running left. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
First and 10 from the 41.
Don't touch.
Again, it's Chubb. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Good defense tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Hey! Hey, easy. 63, back.
To the air, 3rd long. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Great. Hey, switch. No touch.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Taken in by Hill, right side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
18-yard line.
Go Silver, ready? Anyway, 63. No.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Derwin James kicks it. And the chance to take over as he records his 10th career INT. There are costly interceptions, Brock. And then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown and check down and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Find Johnson out of the backfield. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They send a man in motion. 3rd down now. Here's Starks. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
He's got a man left. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Dart gonna throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Dart. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jonathan Jones makes the play.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the play. Run it.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Good. Anyway, Tiger Hornet.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Complete to Chubb. This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. It's Noah Williams who made the play defensively.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Hey, Silver. Get him.
Hurts on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards of it into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
On for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
The kick by Gano is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Here's Johnson again. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Jets who have it with a lead, but this win is not secure just yet. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Johnson up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or 2 ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. With the gun this time, here's Dart. Forced out to his right. He's running for it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Going with the screen to Johnson. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They send a receiver in motion right. It's Johnson on 2nd down. Ooh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on 3rd down now. Gain is to the 27.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the gun, Johnson. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Man in motion here. Second and 8. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. Third down coming up.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Dropping this underneath. Johnson. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back still doing it to this day.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go.
On the move, headed right. Oh, he lost the football. And the Dolphins have it.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body, and in prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
No contact.
They give him inside to jump. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but someone would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Miami. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins losing by 4. And they've got themselves another first and 10.
No contact. 180, 180. What you got? No contact.
Hurts looking to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
180, 180. Alpha. 73. No contact.
Here he is to throw. That's Hill working the sideline, complete. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
All right, all set up now. First and 10.
Good. 180, 180. No contact.
He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Second and 6 coming up here. Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Just
Yeah, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Johnson. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. He'll throw it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
63, 63. No, stop. Trimmer. Yeti.
Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by y1w4. And the Jets make the play that should win them this game. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So it's a road win for the Jets. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from Miami.